That Lucian, the Thresh, is so much potency in the... I mean, are you kidding me?
I mean, why not? Why not?
It's reckless, right? And JANKOS can just facilitate lanes, but he's not for bot side already.
Oh, it's happening.
Surely you don't dive. Surely you don't dive Ezreal and Tahm. Surely you don't. But the cocoon, that finds CHEI. CHEI's pinned against the wall with the condemn. Exhaust buys time, but not enough for the kill. Repel up, drop down, and they just get CHEI's summoner. About 20 minutes before that, FNATIC were on stage getting ready.
Yeah.
JANKOS is under a little bit of pressure. I'll carry on with that story in a second. Overload into Rune Prison. Connects with another overload. SOAZ is body blocked. Oh! The blast cone!
Oh my god!
First blood to Caps!
Oh, FNATIC, it's seemingly in the mind of H2K right now. That blast cone back over. JANKOS thought he was just about out. I don't think they were anticipating this FNATIC showing up, and it's taking them a little bit of time.
Nobody was, Stress.
That's fair. I'm just saying it's taking them a little bit of time to adapt to it, but they're going to run out of that.
And the reason I jump on that is FEBIVEN jumps on Caps, support from JANKOS, puts the hammer down, True Shot Barrage helps out for a support. Now JANKOS is caught by the death sentence, but the Devour buys some time. JANKOS hops back out and BROXAH forced to flash. SOAZ under the tower, he puts down the ultimatum, but Odo wins the 1v1. It's gone crazy everywhere, because both of them could make or break the entirety of mid-game. Good death sentence, where's the support? Box goes down,
Instantly.
But look, instant reply on the Abyssal Voyage, and they just end up trading ultimates for ultimates. As now SOAZ gets caught out, there's support from H2K. He takes a lashing from the tongue, and JANKOS picks up an easy kill.
Rekkless has a very long lane where he can chase like an Ezreal and get a kill. That's why they're going for this play now. They're trying to find Nuclear.
All right, Realm Warp, that's going to cut Nuclear off the long-range cocoon. Devour, though, from CHEI. That's going to save Nuclear's life. SOAZ will cancel his teleport, as does ODOAMNE, and potentially FEBIVEN as well. They're both on cooldown, but FNATIC, they're looking for Tower First Blood. They're going to find it, and H2K will equalize moments after.
Sucks for ODOAMNE up in the top lane. FNATIC is a team that loves to lane swap. So whenever they do go back to base, you got to call. Bot lane could be missing. ODOAMNE should have gotten the message.
Oh, that was so good. SOAZ sidesteps the big barrel. Odo gets the message now, and the message is, get wrecked.
Yeah, probably he's mad backstage right now. Because this is one of the things you look for. Anyway, let's see the play here.
All right, Realm Warp comes out. Caps with the overload. Not going to find the kill. BROXAH should be able to repel up. Looking for a target. Going to drop down defensively. FNATIC look for the tower instead.
And that's the thing. It's a threatening repel up from BROXAH there. He has the option to go down, but they know it's an overchase. They want to try and get 2 towers. CHEI's alone here.
Why did you go in without support? CHEI's going to get dropped overload after overload. Defensive flash, and BROXAH's able to survive. So does CHEI. The exhaust saved his life. Rekklles isn't done yet. He's taken the top tower and the inner tower, and FNATIC now 3 towers to 2.
On stage, that communication can break down.
Oh, look at that. SOAZ takes a lot of damage from FEBIVEN. CHEI's coming in from behind. SOAZ is going to do what he can before being dropped. And H2K will communicate effectively enough as we get to 20 minutes to get their 4th kill of the game.
I want to touch on that Phantom Dancer because a lot of people still in solo queue will see Vayne picking up Static Shift. This is about dueling, but it's 2v1. That's not fair.
It just gets condemned into the wall and flashes away. But you can't flash away from an auto attack.
That is a good little response out of H2K. Push that down, reduce some of the play area for FNATIC already.
All right, leap over the wall for JANKOS. The cocoon, I think, buys some time. There goes the lantern out, and Caps flashes forward, sidesteps backwards. Oh, those blue suede shoes are made for dancing. Dance on Blade of the Rune King to survive through.
It's such a pure 1v1 build. Like, there are ways you can play like more teamfight Vayne with like a bit more AoE in your build, but he's gone pure single target.
A lot of damage, no stun onto JANKOS, but the death sentence connects. Where's the box? Not thrown down yet as JANKOS is able to escape. Now JESIZ is the target. He's sniped down with the Mystic shots. The ultimatum locks Nuclear in place. He's the target, but BROXAH can't follow forward. SOAZ is already out of the fight. Rune Prison onto FEBIVEN. That's a double kill for Rekklles. He continues to chase. Huge heal from the Summoner spell, and Caps gets the 3rd.
The name of the game in that team fight is just be a frontline for Rekklles. Put some damage down. Caps brings him in range again, and JANKOS got hooked back in when CHEI had been pushed out to the pit. That's an exceptionally fast Baron. FNATIC in full control again.
Like, he's building in his like very tanky style, but he has enough damage, and you just can't really get to him.
Well, FNATIC have got a 5,000 gold lead. Nuclear's going to get locked into the ultimatum. The barrel sends SOAZ out, but as ODOAMNE is pinned against the wall, he takes so much damage. CHEI loses his life as SOAZ is going to use that hook shot forward. JESIZ unable to connect to the death sentence. And Caps, once again with the fancy footwork, uses the ult to safety.
CHEI sure as hell feels it, and we're going right back out. We don't need to see that. Caps is on the run.
All right, it's got a few seconds to maybe get the round wolf up, but it simply won't be enough time. The rest of FNATIC, they're grouping up. 1, 2, 3 members on the bottom lane. Can they get a tower? REKKLES is going to take a couple of autos here before he tumbles to safety. H2K making their way in. Teleport is coming down. ODOAMNE has caught BROXAH, but BROXAH's able to flash to safety. Now all of a sudden, FEBIVEN's the target. The baby cage over the wall. SOAZ keeps FEBIVEN in place long enough to trade 1 for 1. There's no mid laners for either team, but FNATIC are happy to keep pushing. All right, they are the almost forever 4th team. They've had a couple of 3rd places in there from time to time. Semi-finals at Worlds, semi-finals at LCS 3 times, semi-finals at IEM.
They've never made the final.
There we go. Thank you for making it sound much simpler, Deficio. As FNATIC, a team that has made the final, with some of these very members looking to knock H2K down a peg. The redemptions come out as JANKOS flashes safely. Here comes REKKLES. He flashes in aggressively. FEBIVEN's the target, but SOAZ gets the kill. A condemn onto ODOAMNE. Drops him as well. FNATIC in a 5-on-3. They're setting their sights on the base.
And there's nothing H2K can do when they're this far behind. And FNATIC once again win another fight. That's another inhib. Because I'm counting one from last game. It's an inhib going down.
It is an inhib going down, and FNATIC can take another if they go middle lane, waiting for the minions to make their way in. 28 seconds left for Odo and Febi to respawn. And FNATIC play this one by the numbers. 2 inhibs and out safely.
And this has been a FNATIC about much more than just REKKLES, but oh boy, have they given him the tools to carry in another game.
Oh, CHEI's going to get locked down by the ultimatum. I'm looking at REKKLES' HP. Despite the attempts from Nuclear, he simply can't kill REKKLES. All 3 inhibitors are down. But you cannot deny his impact on Twitch previously and now Vayne. 6-0-4.
Look at this.
As FNATIC take Baron.
3 points of pressure. SOAZ top lane. 3 men on the Baron and bot lane pushing down because of the inhibitor being down. 3 points of pressure. H2K can't compete with any of them by the looks of it. And FNATIC at the Baron. Surely that's it. It's clinical from here for FNATIC. They're just going to walk the Baron minions in.
I mean, they got all the inhibs down.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nexus number 2. I can barely believe my eyes. Death sentence goes awry as CHEI is the target. Get rickety REKKLES as FNATIC find more kills. It's 12-6. The Nexus is down. 1 more win secures a spot in the semifinals.